No. I'm glad Jennifer Hudson got it. I'm glad that Hollering Hudson got the part. Now, is the movie ever going to come out? I don't fucking know. Okay. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our Bella Book Club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube and be privy to all the shenanigans before YouTube gets it, if YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about the final part, okay, of the book recap and review of David Ritt's Respect, the Life of Aretha Franklin. Where we left off, okay, Riri was at her most recent performance at that time, and she had her ex-boyfriend, Dennis Edwards, to come on stage, okay? And what Dennis Edwards did for her was to change the words a little for my girl to my queen. Okay, you know, Aretha had chills coming down. She wanted that old thing back, but you know, she ain't get it, okay? Because you know, Willie Wilkerson is right there holding her purse and her fur coat. I want to forewarn you, okay? There are going to be two things that we're going to talk about. There's going to be a lot of death in this part, and there's also going to be mention of her movie that she was trying to do initially before she left, okay? I don't know what the hell is going on with the movie now, you know, because you guys are coming over and telling me that it's now been pushed back to, I think, 2021, I think August, something like that, mid-year, something like that. So I really don't know what's going to happen with the Respect movie. So now Aretha back on the phone with Jet Magazine telling them lies. You know, telling them that her new boyfriend, probably Tavis Smiley, but she's telling Jet Magazine how happy her new boyfriend is making her. Lies, 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 lies. You know, I think at this point right now, I think Jet Magazine is just putting information out on her so that everybody can laugh at her. You know, kind of like what reality TV does now, right? But anyway, moving past that, she goes on to tell Jet, yeah, Jet Magazine, I'm getting ready to open my own booking agency also, you know, because the offers at one time were slowing down for her, but she's okay now. But she said that she was going to create her own booking agency because she feels like, you know, Dickie, the dude who she working with now, and she ain't fucking with Ruth Bowman no more. You know, that lady no more, that she feels like she can get the money that she wants on her own, okay? Because Dickie and Rufy is saying you lunching. You're not going to get these millions and millions of dollars no more, Riri. I know you back in the forefront, but Ruth Bowman said that she believed that Aretha naming or Aretha saying that she was going to name her new booking agency Crown Booking was a jab at her because Ruth Bowman's agency was called Queen Booking. Pissed off at Dickie, okay? Her booking agent, okay? She pissed off at him because, like I said, she feel like she is just as good as a Madonna, a Mariah, a Mary J, a whole bunch of them people, okay? She feel like she's just as good and she should be able to make the same amount of money that they do, okay? Dickie Allen say that you're delusional, okay? Aretha Franklin say, fuck you. I do this on my own. But eventually she went back to Dick Allen. Okay. Although Aretha don't mess with Ruth Bowman no more on a business level. She's still friends with Ruth, okay? And one day she called Ruth and said, Ruth, girl, guess what? I'm finna get on a bus and play over there on the West Coast, okay? Ruth was like, I don't know, Ruth. I don't know, girl. I don't know if you should do this. You know you can't take traveling on the bus but for 24 hours, you know, and it's going to take you a couple of days to get over there. Riri like to stop. You know, once that bladder get old, you got to pee. Riri like to eat. You know, in order for a trip to be a good trip, you got to stop and get out and sightsee, you know. So it took her a while to get there, but she did. She ended up playing at the Greek Theater, okay? Now, while she was over there on the West Coast, pay attention, okay? She over there on the West Coast, okay? Now, the night before she was doing the Greek Theater, she hooked up with Tavis Smiley. Tavis Smiley, I don't know, he must have blinked twice or something, but during that interview, she put it in her mind that them two went together, okay? They was in a whole full-fledged relationship. Ruth Bowman said the poor man ain't know what the hell he was getting himself into just by interviewing Aretha Franklin, okay? That was the reason why, or the beginning of Aretha's infatuation and pretending that they were in a full-blown relationship, okay? Now, Arlene said, you know, Arlene is Cecil's wife, okay? Arlene said that Tavis had no desire to be with Aretha, okay? He didn't want to be her boy. He remained respectful to her. You know, he didn't say anything when people asked him, you know, are you fucking Aretha? He wasn't disrespectful. He just was like, no. Okay, but he did acknowledge the fact that that is the queen and he will not be dishonoring her name in any way. Okay, hasta la vista. Okay. Eventually, she contacted Ebony. Okay, and she said that her new little young beau broke her heart. I guess that would be Tavis Smiley. Okay, she said that she couldn't believe that she was so dumb and so gullible. She told the magazine that she was going to lose weight, get organized, and get her act together and leave them sorry ass niggas alone. Why you so mad at Tavis Smiley, baby? Tavis ain't do it to you. Tavis ain't do shit to you, baby. On June 10th, 2004, her good friend, Ray Charles, passed. On March 26, 2005, in an issue of Billboard magazine, Aretha had stated that she would be releasing a duet album in June that would have Dennis Edwards, Faith Hill, Smokey Norfolk, and some other acts, okay? The album never came. July of the same year, 2005, Alicia Keys, Patty Austin, Patti LaBelle, and Aretha Franklin all sang at Luther Vandross's funeral. He was 53 when he died. Next was the death of Rosa Parks. She died October 25th. That same month, in October 2005, she traveled to the White House, not because Bill Clinton asked her, but because George the Pappy Bush asked her. She went on and accepted the Medal of Freedom anyway, even though she wasn't a Republican. Okay, she went on and accepted it anyway. You know, I mean, it is Aretha. But anyway, in January 2006, Aretha lost another friend and colleague, Lou Rawls. She felt like his contributions to the musical world was underrated. I do too. In June 2006, friend and colleague Aretha Martin passed. In December 2006, James Brown, friend and colleague, and I believe secret lover, passed. Because some of y'all down there in them comments telling me that she was hunching on a James Brown. I wonder if James Brown was actually that boyfriend that she was cheating with on top of all her lovers. Y'all think so? One of y'all said that. So she was cheating on Teddy Pimpy Whitey. What's the other one name? I don't know. The one that she didn't marry. She was cheating with Glenn Turman, Dennis Edwards, all of them. Was it James Brown? After the string of passings, Aretha decided to tell everyone that she was going to start auditioning in Detroit for her story on Broadway. For years, she auditioned people for who could possibly play her. Okay? The main names were either Halle Berry or Jennifer Hudson. Okay? The problem was that she believed in her mind that it was already a signed and sealed thing. Okay. Her, what's his name? Her booking agent, Dickie Allen, said she acted like this is a done deal and that she done already got investors. Ain't nobody gave her a goddamn dime. She started telling friends that she no longer wanted to do a musical and that she wanted to turn it into a feature film. Okay, so in 2007, Aretha is talking to Jet Magazine and saying that R&B music is alive and well, and she has taken a shine to Nelly. I know she liked Nelly because Nelly, you know, I would know she would like Nelly. Nelly one is a Scorpio, you know, even though he got that country grammar, Bama. Okay, it just seemed like, you know, when he ain't popping them pills or sniffing that juggy, that he could be, you know, a very, you know, seductive man, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, she liked Nelly, Chris Brown, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Mary J., Gerald Levert, and Anthony Hamilton. It seemed like she really likes that neo soul type music. I think we all do. The next endeavor is her next album, Jewels in a Crown. Arista ain't fucking with her. We not fucking with you, Riri. Yeah. And on top of that, her and Clive Davis, you know, the devil, they didn't fell out. Okay, now Riri is launching her own record label now, child. You know how Aretha like to do covers. She had covered one of Keisha Cole's songs. Okay, the song was called Remember. Now, David Ritz is interviewing Keisha Cole in this particular part, all right? And David Ritz said, okay, what was it like when you got the call? Keisha Cole said, it's like what every young new singer feels like when a queen calls you. You're excited, you're nervous, you know, you feel giddy, you know, your idol is now calling you, okay? But what Aretha Franklin called Keisha Cole to say was, girl, I like that song, you know, it's good. I want you to write a song like that for me. Keisha Cole said, what I need for you to do is I need for you to give me your soul, because that's the only way that I can write that song and you feel it in your soul and sing it correctly, which is true. Because remember, Aretha Franklin had been given lackluster performances. She ain't feeling it no more. Okay, the only time that she want to do anything is when she feel like it. Okay, or when, you know, the man is around, you know, trying to put lien on the property. Okay. But at any rate, Keisha Cole said, I need your soul, queen. I need you to tell me about some of the things that hurt you. Riri said, answer no, Keisha. You're doing too much. Click. So anyway, the next situation is the Beyonce debacle. Okay. We know that Beyonce was doing the Grammys. We all know this situation, right? But anyway, Beyonce was introducing Tina Turner, okay? And Beyonce called Tina Turner the queen, okay? Answer no, Beyonce, okay? Now, I know your mother is Tina, and just like my mother, let me say Miss Tina, okay? Just like my mother, your mother, and my mother, Beyonce, loves Tina Turner. There is nobody greater than Tina Turner, okay? But you cannot shiz on Riri and say the queen. I mean, Tina Turner might be the queen of going over across the world, you know, gaining a new accent and hunching on them white men, okay? She might be the queen of that. But in regards to just being a queen, like how Riri is a queen, I don't know, you know, but I think your mama trained you wrong. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Aretha responded and said, I don't know what the hell Beyonce is talking about. I don't know. Don't ask me no more questions. You know, I don't know what she was thinking. You know, she didn't want to shiz on Beyonce. So we see that Aretha is growing up in regards to maturity. Okay, because now she's starting to reach out to other young artists instead of saying, I'm just as good as them. Fuck them. Okay, so this is hilarious. So that winter, she did an uninspired Christmas album that went nowhere. Okay. Then after that, she moved on to do a pop album called Falling Out of Love. Okay. She worked on it for months, right? And when she got done, she called all the big wigs to whom she thought wanted a piece of this new pop album. She rented the whole floor in a hotel, baby, you know, pianos, doves, you know, feathers, statues and everything there, all, to show these big wigs about her album. Okay. Now she played the album. Okay. And the peepers was just looking around. Ooh, I hope she don't ask me to give her my opinion. Riri didn't ask for the opinion. All the big wigs walking out like, I am so happy that she did not ask my opinion because this album is terrible. Some while later, she sent out emails or letters or whatever the hell that Riri did to say, okay, if you want this album, this how much it's going to cost you. I said, what? Riri is delusional as hell. Ain't nobody bite. Wasn't nobody fucking with that. The album was released on Aretha Records. She made a deal with Walmart for it to be exclusively sold for the first month with them. Okay. Now, the problem was that it was a good deal. It was a good deal before we get to the problem. The problem was that Aretha missed the deadline. Okay. So everything went up into smoke. Okay. She fucked that up because she was simply being Aretha. Now, in May 2009, Ruth Bowman died. Summer 2010, she shot the Snickers commercial. It was cute. It was cute. I liked it. So in the fall of 2010, Aretha Franklin grew seriously ill. As we know, this is when she started her battle with pancreatic cancer. They were first reporting that she only had 6 months to live, okay, which was bullshit. But you know how, the tabloids and all them people do, okay? But at any rate, she did recover. It took her some months to recover, but she did recover. Her niece, Sabrina, said that they did all they could for her while she was in the hospital. But when she came home, she started acting like a bitch again. Luckily, her family understands her to know that it's just Aretha's way of trying to let everybody know, don't treat me like a fragile piece of glass, okay? I'm still strong. I am not vulnerable, when in reality, she is. Now, in March the same year, Aretha Franklin checked the fuck out of Wendy Williams, okay? Y'all remember that? Oh, my God, it was wonderful. It was beautiful. Wendy Williams talking to her. Riri talking about her biopic, how Riri do, sitting up there talking about shit that ain't happening, okay? And then Aretha just simply asked Wendy, okay, you asking so many questions, you got any money that you want to contribute to it? Wendy was taken aback, like, no, queen. And Aretha was basically like, well, shut the fuck up then. Okay, now they say that the rest of the interview went very well, but I mean, I like how Riri checked her. Okay. When you can always rely on Riri, no matter how delusional she is, she will check the fuck out. So now getting back to Aretha's biopic, David Ritz is remembering sitting down with Aretha discussing her intentions. She said that if Halle Berry didn't want to do it because she wasn't confident enough to do it, then there are plenty of other actresses who would love to portray me. Now, I don't know about you, but I took that as a jab to the Halle, and Riri, for real, I don't even know why you would want her. Why you want her? Well, she got a Grammy for letting a white man go down on her. That's what happened. I still don't understand why she got that Grammy. Now, I'm glad she got it, okay? Because she was like the first Black woman since like Hattie Daniels to get a goddamn Grammy. But it's still, Riri, no, I'm glad Jennifer Hudson got it. I'm glad that Hollering Hudson got the part. Now, is the movie ever going to come out? I don't fucking know. Now, moving forward to January 6, 2012, Aretha contacted the Associated Press and informed them that her and Willie Wilkerson were getting married. Willie Wilkerson, the firefighter or the ex-firefighter, ex-veteran that be around there holding her purses and her fur coats that's been around, or her, friend or whatever for years, okay? She had said that. Now, I'm shocked and appalled because I didn't know that she would ever say that. Now, the rest of the world is also shocked and appalled, including Willie Wilkerson, because Willie Wilkerson was like, hold on, Ree. We didn't talk about this. We didn't say nothing about no damn marriage. Ree, I got other women out here. You don't know how to act right. Your ass be around here getting new niggas every damn day, okay? So what you thought I was going to do, just sit here and hold your purse? Okay, and your fur coat forever? No, it's bitches out there. Now I got to explain to all them bitches that I'm supposed to be getting married, okay? The next day, Aretha Franklin's publicist came out and said let's say retracted the statement, okay, and said that her and Willie Wilkerson decided to take things slow and marriage is off. On February 11, 2012, Whitney Houston died. Aretha was scheduled to sing, but she failed to show. She attributed it to muscle spasms. Now, her cousin Brenda, you know, the one that sings for her, says she did not blow off Whitney. Y'all hear that, hussies? She didn't blow off the funeral. She was really, really hurting. Y'all got to keep in mind that Aretha is old as shit and she got all this weight on her now. So you know when you got all that weight, it's hard. Okay, your breathing be fucked up, you know, and she's sitting there at the pianos doing the moves, you know, with her feet and stuff. So Brenda said it's true that the tour that she had just got finished coming off of or was still on was taking a toll on her physically. She had muscle spasms and leg cramps in her leg. Okay. More death came. Etta James, Dick Clark, Donna Summer, and Don Cornelius, all friends and colleagues, okay? In 2012, Aretha found herself in love with the show American Idol. So what she started doing was contacting media outlets, dropping little hints. Yeah, I think I'd be a good judge. Yeah, why wouldn't somebody want to have the Queen of Soul to judge new talent, okay? But unfortunately, nobody bid. You know, I think that was a bad mistake, I believe, because Aretha Franklin, if she don't bring nothing else, she's interesting, okay? Even the fact that she be lying like a motherfucker is very So getting back to the Whitney Houston thing, I want you guys to know that from the time that Whitney passed, okay, Aretha Franklin had incorporated in Whitney's songs or a Whitney song into her show. So like I said, Aretha was growing up in her age. Okay. She was becoming mature and not looking at all the women like they were, you know, competition. Okay. So take that in your heart that Whitney Houston was dear to Aretha Franklin. It's just unfortunate that she was not able to, you know, express that to Whitney before she died. Now, my turn. No more room for lies. The years that I've seen my life with someone else's eyes, but now my turn to try to find my way. And if I should get lost, at least today, because if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves. You babies have a good one. Peace.